I am crazy excited about the new Owlcat games. Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous game coming out now. Of course, this is not a direct sequel to Kingmaker, and I'm pretty excited they're going to this different route. It's a whole different kind of path that they're taking on Pathfinder, and of course this already is out in just tabletop card game D&D if you want to pick it up from Paizo. Paizo, is that how you say it? So on Owlcat's website they said, while it's not a direct sequel to Pathfinder Kingmaker, Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, love the name by the way, will expand and elaborate on the core elements of Pathfinder Kingmaker, with such new features as, of course, the mythic progression system, a new corner of the Age of Lost Omens to explore, and more classes and character customizations drawn from Pathfinder's extensive history. I think it is very important that we key in on that right there, that they already say here that they're going to have more classes and character customization drawn from Pathfinder's extensive history, because we already have a whole bunch of classes and the archetypes inside of Pathfinder Kingmaker. I can't wait to see what they're going to do in Wrath of the Righteous. Wrath of the Righteous tells the story of a large-scale conflict between mortals and demons, where players are invited to immerse themselves in a world under siege from demonic forces. As a vicious invasion threatens the world, the consequences of one's decision will forge a unique narrative of their personal battle between good and evil. So of course, they're really going to be making this kind of DM-centric in the fact that your choices are going to change the way that the war goes on. Very much like how you position your kingdoms inside of Kingmaker. There's going to be different stuff with the battles, I'm assuming, inside of maybe managing your armies with Wrath of the Righteous. So here's the cool thing. Kingmaker's creative director Alexander Michelin, I hope I said that right, Alexander, and lead writer, another Alexander Komzalov, again, I hope I said these things right, return to their respective roles, and we are happy to confirm that Chris Avalon is back on board, lending a hand and supporting the narrative team as he did with Pathfinder Kingmaker. It just keeps getting better, guys and girls, the one of you that watches me. So they are going to be opening up all of the mystic paths inside of this, and these paths vary widely in nature and profoundly impact the storyline of the game, permanently changing the characters and the world around them. You may choose the path of the Immortal Lich, wielding powerful spells and commanding an army of undead, the path of the Angel, summoning celestial allies into battle and melting bolts of divine judgment upon foes, or something else entirely. Or the path of the Trickster, causing mischief and fun even in the middle of the demon-filled abyss, warping the reality itself and turning the dice into natural 20s from 1 to score a critical hit. They said that we have also changed and adapted Mythic Paths mechanics for the computer game to provide the best gaming experience we can. And I want to focus on this. They said that they've already been working on this. We have also changed. They don't say we are planning on changing or we are planning on implementing. They already have begun work on this, of course. Now, they released the last DLC in April, and that was Beneath the Stolen Lands, and they've been working on, maybe a little small patch here and there, but we have not had a lot of huge patches to Pathfinder Kingmaker, which of course lets me assume that they've been doing a whole bunch of work on Wrath of the Righteous. In the new game, you'll find the mythic paths completely different compared to what you've seen in the tabletop game. They probably had to do it so that it would work best inside of the actual CRPG game versus tabletop. Some Pathfinder RPG character classes that didn't make it into Kingmaker will make their CRPG debut in Wrath of the Righteous alongside the returning roster. So already all of the classes that they put in Pathfinder Kingmaker, they're going to be making sure that they're bringing in the fan favorite Witch and the Oracle. Now in Kingmaker right now, we do have the Oracle class through a mod, and that's awesome, but it's already really cool knowing that they are putting in new classes and archetypes deep inside of the core of Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Here's the cool thing, guys. With an improved visual style, Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous will offer a look and feel distinct from that of Pathfinder Kingmaker. It is set in locations including a demon-infested wasteland, besieged crusader cities, and the foul-twisted abyss itself. Wrath of Righteous's art will capture the epic fights of the world's defenders as they struggle to hold the line against the corrupting force of otherworldly entities. So of course, you want to follow them on Twitter. You can check them out. It's Owlcat Games. It's not hard to find. And you also want to subscribe to their Facebook and their YouTube channel. And while we're mentioning that, subscribe to my Twitter and my Instagram and my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/thearcaneagent. Go check that out real quick, guys. I love this, and I kind of want to see if I can get maybe an interview with them, you know, see if I can, I'll tweet them, or I'll direct message them. I'm excited for the game. They're already opening up some tweets over here. This was like an hour ago this morning, as of Friday, December 6th, that they are going to be putting stuff up related to posts and events. #wrath_of_lore and #wrath_of_system. So when they're going to be working and you thinking about the builds you're already going to be making, that's me. They're going to be using these hashtags. Tell me what you guys can't wait to do in Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. What kind of builds are you looking for implementing with the mythic progression and all of that stuff? It is mythic, not mystic, right? I'm not an idiot, am I? This is awesome. It's crazy to think that within another year, we're going to be playing another Pathfinder game from Owlcat Games. And I wonder if Deep Silver is going to come back online to help them with this, but it's great to see that Paizo is partnering with the same design studio, the same game studio here, Owlcat Games, and producing an indirect sequel to something inside of the Pathfinder universe. Now, of course, with this, I plan on doing some new stuff with my channel. Of course, I do like still playing the RPGs, the CRPGs and whatnot, and you're going to see more and more of that from me. But I also want to make sure that you guys are following me on Twitch as I start a brand new playthrough of Pathfinder Kingmaker, and I'm trying to decide right now, do I want to do a brand new Kingmaker run on Twitch that is customized mercenaries, 6 of them, or do I want to customize Octavia and Valerie and Harem and Ragongar and all those people and customize them to the way that I would use them as mercenaries, right? Like, I really, really want to make an amazing vivisectionist. So do I customize one of those characters and try to stay within inside of their lore? You know, like my Valerie build on my channel, she's no longer a tower shield fighter. She is like an Aldori defender, and she's not a paladin. So, I mean, like, is that something you guys would be okay with me doing? I really want their NPC romances and their party banter going on, but I also really want to do something different in this playthrough. You guys let me know in the comments below. Again, follow me on Twitter and on Twitch and on Instagram and even on Facebook. There's links everywhere. You guys are awesome. I'm gonna go shoot another video.